and welcome back to StarCraft 2. Today we're going to be checking out a replay Jberg, I think, versus Tryhrdsnphrd. Let me double check it here. Yep, Tryhard versus Jberg. Protoss, we had a review about a few days ago with Snaky, going up against Tryhrdsnphrd on Zerg. So we'll have a blue Protoss and a purple Zerg going into this. Again, I'll be focusing on the Zerg player because he's the one who asked me to record this. I'll also be checking in on the blue Protoss every once in a while to make sure how that's going. I don't know the outcome of this match for a change, so it'll be a surprise to both of us. And a heads up, I don't know Zerg that well, so if I make any mistakes in how I'm telling the Zerg to play, feel free to let me know in the comments or make a video explaining everything to me. I would love to hear back from the community. As we go into this, remember esports rules: no non-scouting units past the middle line before 4 minutes. Max limit per game is 25 minutes. Sorry, not scouts. Berlingrad is an interesting map as well. Got some interesting ways you can play around with getting into a base, so love to see how each person adapts to the map. Alright, here we go. Focusing on the purple Zerg to get started. Drone right away, love to see it. Looks like he's queuing it to go over there and do some scouting. Like to see another drone. Yep, another drone. This one's going to be getting to work. Hatchery has been set to automatically queue workers to go to work. See what he does with this drone. That's a drone, not a... Straight up to a spawning pool. Love to see it. Getting those extra minerals getting put into being able to make an army right away. Going for another drone. And an overlord. I'd like to see him using his overlords to scout maybe just a little. I know it's a bit early for that, but you can usually station them in a place that they can't be seen all that well or harassed, or to get some information about what your opponent is doing. Again, Jberg going for the double gas start, so he's going to be at a disadvantage early game, but he'll be coming out stronger into the late game. A couple more overlords coming up, along with another Zerg, or a few more drones. Tryhard sending out a drone scout, as well as setting up for another build. Getting an extractor up pretty quickly. I'd like to see an evolution chamber or some other buildings out of Tryhrdsnphrd. Instead of going for that second gas. Like our scout's about to get into Jberg's base. So now Tryhrdsnphrd knows that all he has is one gas and a bunch of pylons, not even a gateway yet. Looks like Jberg has noticed the scout and it's going to go down. Tryhard not able to scout out of where it's at. We have a queen up, going ahead and use boost onto the main base so we can get some more stuff produced. And a second base going down from Tryhrdsnphrd here. Getting those extra up. I would like to see some more creep spread from the queen instead of recasting the I actually don't know the name of this ability off the top of my head. The extra larva. Getting that creep spread out early, getting that map claimed would be an important addition. We are starting to see a mutation coming out of our hatchery, getting it up to a lair. Getting some more tech. Getting some more drones up as well. See a roach horn coming out of our Zerg player here. He's going to definitely be specializing in the roaches here pretty quickly. Second base about to finish up. So I've been thinking in my head a lot coming into the round. I would like to see some research maybe into nomadic carapace so we can get some more Overlord scouts out around the map. Maybe burrowing so we can get some more hidden units. And a lot of sneaky attacks with those. Also have a Hydralisk demon coming up. Going to get our more unique units out. Glad we're not seeing mantlings out of him. We aren't going to have to worry about walls in this match, especially since we're not playing against a Terran. Although I would like to see at least one Spore Crawler up just to be insured against that Warp Crystal rush. Although the one scout that we did send did not see a gateway up, he could have progressed by now, based off of how well he was mining. Getting our second two extractors up. No army units yet, by the way, even though we had that early spawning pool, we didn't get any Zerglings out. Looks like we're sending another scout just to see what's going on in the enemy base. We have two queens out now, but again, no creep spread yet. One extractor not fully manned yet either. I'd like to see that being manned up. First roach out for the Zerg in purple. Zerg is sitting on a lot of resources here. I'd like to see them used towards maybe some upgrades. We got some abilities in the Roach Horn and other places we could be sending those towards. A lot of Hydralisks coming up here for our Zerg in purple. I'd like to see a lair and burrowing evolved, that way we can get some lurkers up as well, get some of that hidden troop damage in. Fortunately, our Protoss in blue has specialized in some ground viewing pretty early on here, along with a small army of his own. Looks like our Zerg in purple is going to start moving out his small army, however. We are closing in on the 2-minute mark of this game. Time left. Usually we start seeing troop movement around this mark for early game ends. I would have liked to see I understand why he was saving up resources now. This massive Hydralisk army is going to be able to do some work against our Protoss in blue. But biggest thing I have seen so far is work on your creep spread. It costs nothing but energy, and the further it goes, the quicker you can get those units moved out and easier to defend against them. Zerg in purple going in here. I would have liked to see that roach station more towards the back of his army since it's got more range than the Hydralisks, but up goes the army. Would have liked to see him rotate the army to immediately take down the battery here, but unfortunately it's being focused onto the crystals, or onto the workers. Again, shield battery would be a better target there, purely because he would have been able to take down the proton cannons that much sooner. Would have also liked to see him, instead of focusing on the base here, trying to get over here and destroy these troop production that his opponent does have going, instead of going for the main base. Although our Protoss in blue is now crippled, it would have been just a safer bet to take out those troop productions first. Final of the workers goes down, and Jberg is out. There's no way for him to come back into this game. It's just a matter of the Zerg in purple finishing him off. And as these last few buildings go down here, our Zerg in purple will win the match. Fairly quick game here. Now again, as I just said, my biggest two issues with our player in purple here, no creep spread whatsoever. I understand the need to put resources into your queen so they can get the Hydralisk army going, but again, you would have been able to prevent any expansions that your opponent was seeking towards here. You had gotten some of that out. Maybe even an extra queen. That way we can prevent using the energy of the two queens you're trying to use to power up your bases here. Good microing with your army here. I would have liked to see a bit of lurkers, I repeated earlier, just to get those sneak damage in, not have to worry about it in case your opponent has gotten up enough to defend you against you. Also would have liked to see some spore crawlers in the base to defend against any attacks from the sky. Need to get those up next time. I understand with the scout you saw that it wasn't an immediate concern, but it could have been. So, in conclusion, good job. Worry a bit more about defending yourself and getting the creep spread. Till next time.